Okay, so hello. This is my really short name. So today I will show about how AI can be. Can I fix AI to LLM? Some people might say that LLM. I should say LLM. Okay, so LLM can be utilized to support students for study coding with Blockly. So here is what I will talk about on today. And so first, let's talk about myself, as this is my first time in Americas, and most of them doesn't know about me. So I am Tokumaru, an 18-year-old developer from Tokyo, but I spent the last 5 years in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, where I finished the high school. I've been playing Minecraft, or like a Scratch, or MakeCode, or since I was 6, which means I've learned from using products made by people here. So after that, I became a programming instructor at online programming school in Japan, with using Minecraft to teach coding to 100 kids across Japan. So from this month, I'm also the mentor of the science activity in Japan as the volunteer in Japanese public schools. So while I'm teaching the programming, I have started to build a web application from last year. So those experiences that inspire my current project that I am about to introduce called the TutoriaLLM. The project was selected for the Japan's MITOU Junior 2024 program. So MITOU Junior is kind of acceleration program for student developer in Japan, which provides mentoring, financial supports, and awards. So I have developed the TutoriaLLM on here, which I'm about to introduce, and I'm awarded as the super creator in last December. So with MITOU Junior, I have spent the most of important period of my last year of high school for developing a Blockly application. So actually, it was really fascinating and much more fun than spending the time on school exams. So yeah, it's really fun. After the project has accepted on May 2024, the program started from kickoff camp in Tokyo, and the mentors and alumni is to help me to refine the technical roadmap and set the milestones. So then we had a summer camp in Osaka to receive the further feedbacks, include the user testing. So after that, it's that I've involved to the demo day for presentation in public in Tokyo. So this is what I built from last year, TutoriaLLM. So TutoriaLLM is visual programming environment that provides the multi-function for teacher and students with using the LLM. So these are what I have experienced as the programs of current programming education in Japan, which I thought that may result with technology. So the most significant factor was the limitation of teachers. So in Japanese schools, average number of students were around 30 to 40. So teaching programming in a large class might be very difficult and may not fulfill the needs of the students. So secondly, communication methods. So the current methods of teaching, such as videos and textbooks, they only provide one-way communication methods. However, it makes it impossible to respond to students. So students are not able to resolve their situations, such as when they have a question about the textbooks or videos. So yeah. Finally, there is the cost. So in the current education system, teachers have to spend time solving problems, such as just the computer settings, which can be solved by any adults. So I think these times could be used more effectively. So I've tried to resolve these issues by LLM. So TutoriaLLM aims to solve these problems by providing different functions for students and teachers on the same software. Let me show you. So these are the main features for students that are already available. So it includes the code editor with the Blockly, AI assistant that works based on tutorials, and the code execution function. So in TutoriaLLM, students can use the block programming system to create the variety of executable JavaScript-based programs. So the interface of the editor is based on the Blockly, and which allows to make this app with really less time, just like 6 or 7 months to make this prototype. So TutoriaLLM will help users learn programming in a style where the AI responds to the user's question. So see this video. When a user asks the question, the block image is rendered in line in the chat bubble, allowing the users to find out where that block is located. So the users were able to interact with LLM via voice or text. Okay, for this feature, I have considered 2 types of using AI. So code generation by AI or code suggestions and assist by AI. So code generation is often provided in the style of the chat-based interfaces such as the Gemini, Copilot, and Claude, so which are very common. So finished code can be used immediately. So recently, AI code suggestions are also becoming common too, such as Cursor and GitHub Copilot, so which are well known for their integration into code editors such as Visual Studio Code. So compared with code generation, coding experiences are more human-driven and then can be step-by-step, whereas the code generation just skips the whole process of writing, which may fit with the educational purposes. So however, I could not find any frameworks or applications that provides code suggestions with block programming as far as I could find. So unlike text-based coding, which requires a dedicated UI, so I have designed them from scratch. So TutoriaLLM is designed to help people who are just starting out with the programming learn about how programming works. So the AI is designed to assist the user with their level rather than generate the code. So the completed code can be run on the server side and then can be connected to games such as Minecraft Bedrock or Education Edition. So next one is the features for the teacher. So there is the dedicated console for teachers in TutoriaLLM, allowing to manage the tutorials and track students' activity. So there are functions to create tutorials with using Blockly, and Markdown editor allows to instruct AI simply. So also, the teachers are able to provide help for students from this console with multiplayer sessions for providing support to students if they are facing with any trouble that even AI can't be resolved. So all functions are working on browser without any installation, as that I have mentioned earlier. So the teachers are able to manage students from any place or any time. So in this console, teachers are able to create a tutorial to instruct AI with visual interface with using Blockly. So these systems allow programming education to be provided with very low cost. And users only need to prepare Minecraft to play as all functions run in the browser. And the application can be operated by only one teacher or adult. So let's move on to the next part. The most focused part of this system is the integration of Blockly and LLM. So I will introduce how I integrate LLM into the Blockly for helping students to study coding. So as I show you a little bit at the beginning, so this feature is implemented using two different highlighting methods. So highlighting in the Blockly workspace and then highlighting in the toolbox. So to highlight blocks for suggesting, AI has required to locate the blocks from the workspace and toolbox. So how does the AI locate the blocks in the system? So this could be of two types, image or text. However, currently image recognition of AI is very expensive, so should be text reading. So this is where serialized value comes in. So this feature of the Blockly allows all elements drawn on the screen to be described as the JSON, which is the readable objects. So Blockly has the name of the block and the unique ID set when it's on the screen, so which can be used by the AI to identify the block. So TutoriaLLM highlights the blocks by using the block name for toolbox and then block ID for workspace highlighting. So the AI works by tuning only with the prompts. So the prompts incorporate with the past conversations, tutorial contents, knowledge such as the list of block names, and then JSON object from the workspace that I mentioned earlier. So with that prompt, the response text is then analyzed, and if it's determined to be a block ID or block name, the string will be replaced with the Blockly image or button. So the left one is actual response from AI, and then right one is this one. It contains the block ID or block name, and then right one is the replace response from the TutoriaLLM front end. So for highlighting in the workspace, a modified version of the Blockly contents highlighting plugin has used. So this plugin draws an SVG on the top of the workspaces, making it easier to users find the code. So the AI is able to suggest to move, edit, or delete the code with this feature. So for adding the blocks from the toolbox, the highlighting of the toolbox is used by the giving a CSS class to the button that should be pressed or opened. So these source codes are open source and it can be viewed on the GitHub. So you can have a look on the GitHub and then give a star, please. So in last, I will show my current plans for future. So the planned features include a number of different things, but the main thing is planned to improve the quality of the system. So the current system is only response to users' question, so will be changed to the active responses, as sometimes children might not be active for making calls in some cases, so which we have to stimulate their creativity. So AI can be stimulate the child with this system. So I'm also planning to make these responses multimodal so that they are easier for children to understand and more compatible with Blockly. So currently the system supports text and voice, so I want to make it support the images or video, so as recent AI models are able to generate the multimodal response with lower cost. So also I am planning to make the code executable with the variety of blocks. However, that is quite hard job with one student developer, so I need help. Maybe I need help from someone. In this way, I will continuously develop this system in the future, while at the same time making various people can access to this solution. At present, I have only conducted user tests with the few people, no children are using this application on a daily basis yet. So if anyone is considering integrating into an existing application or developing similar software, or even want to hire me, I'm very interested to hear from you, so I'd be happy to help. So if you have any questions, please let me know. There's 3 minutes left, so I will try to answer my best. So if it's too difficult, I can send the email back to you. So yeah, thank you. Do you have any questions? Also, here are the QR code for demo or TutoriaLLM website. I recommend to scan this, because the demo might be, sometimes it crashes on the, so yeah, it should be, okay.